Good afternoon guys and welcome back to the channel. You've seen a lot of driver testing over the last couple of weeks with Mid-Handicap Dave and myself, but today we're talking about potentially the best club that is on the market, better than any driver, the 3-wood Cobra Aerojet. So guys, it's the LS version. We're going to give this a go. It's 14.5 degrees. A lot of people last year might have bought a new driver. Everybody saw the new Stealth, the new Callaway, and everyone was looking for something like that, but did anyone go in the market for a 3-wood? I'm certainly due for a change, and I'll show you which one I've got, which is why I've tested this one today. So first of all, let's put it straight into play. Let's hit some down here on the 16th hole here at Woolley Park. Let's think about why you would need to change 3-wood. It's a club that often is overlooked. You might have a 3-wood that's been in your bag for years and years and years. 3-wood I'm currently using is 2 or 3 years old now, so it's probably out of the system. It's not the latest one that is on the market, but it is also a Cobra. So as you can see, a nice finish on there. You can see James's reflection, top camera work in there today. So again, a nice 3-wood. I've teed this one up, so I don't always use this off a tee. So when testing a 3-wood, a good thing to do is if you use it on some of your tee boxes at your golf course, tee it up. If you don't, we'll also hit one off the ground. So we want to test it off both, see what kind of interaction we get with the ground. Can we launch it how we want? And can we get the distance and strike that we're looking for? So straight away, it looks fantastic down at the golf ball. Very similar shape to the previous Cobra. Again, a solid flight there, nice and easy to pick off the tee, a good strike. And this is a club that a lot of people might use instead of a driver. So you're somebody who doesn't use your driver, you're scared of hitting your driver, you're not comfortable with your driver. Again, this is the low spin version, but that came off nice and fast, felt good. It was a slightly off-centered hit, but still got a good ball flight. And that's the main thing we're looking at here. We can change the loft on there. That's set at 14.5 degrees, so we can play with that. We can make it a little bit stronger if we want. So again, if you don't hit a driver, so you might loft that down to get a little bit more distance, get closer to a driver. With the ball flight coming out a little bit lower that we often see from a 3-wood, you might get some more run in the summer. But fantastic looking club. Again, not so sure on the colours. You know, last year I did use the LTDX LS driver, black and orange, had a matte finish on the top. Certainly a good looking driver. They've changed the colour scheme this year, but now let's get one off the ground. So guys, let's talk a little bit of technology. So it has got the power shell face, so like I said, it is designed here for us to get a little bit more forgiveness on off-centered hits even. We've also got the changeable weights on the bottom, so we can then change that around. We can get it draw or fade bias, so depending on what kind of shot shape you've got, we can certainly get it set up to exactly your specs. So let's see, so that was an off-centered hit, so let's try and get a nice centered one now and see what the difference is. Again, 2 identical shots there, off-centered, a little bit towards the heel there, exactly the same ball flight off the ground, so easy enough to launch that for me. So even off this with the 14.5 degrees, I can launch that high enough. In the summer that's going to run a long way, but let's get down there and see what the difference is in distance. So guys, obviously feel off the tee, it's very important to have a right feel when you do hit the club face. Sound of it sounds nice and dull, it's not too clicky, it's not too loud. Probably different to the ping, the new ping that will be coming out. Again, launched good, felt solid off the face, so even an off-centered hit didn't feel like, oh, I'm going to lose a lot there. They certainly didn't spin. I know it is the LS version, but didn't feel like, all right, that's Healy, I'm going to hit a big slice, I'm going to lose a lot of distance, which is key when you're getting a 3-wood, because you're not only going to hit it off the tees, as I'll show you next, we're going to hit it into the green. So as we come up, we can see this ball here just on the edge of the fairway, so a pretty good distance, and the second ball I hit is probably around about 15 yards further up there. So again, off-centered hits, one was much more towards the heel than the other, and we've got 15 yards dispersion, so still pretty good. Probably want that a little bit closer for off-centered hits, but we'd take this, we can still reach the green. But let's now see how we can get attacking a pin. Right, so if we'd have hit this off the tee, another par 4 here, we might have hit 3-wood off there for some reason if you're not hitting a driver. We're going to test it from both. So you want to test a 3-wood out of the fairway. Yes, ideally we always hit the fairways, but as we know, we don't. We've also got one there in the semi-rough. So we're going to see, is it still just as easy to launch it? Can I get the strike? Can I get the ball speed to get here? We've got around about 220 yards to the flag, so it'd take a good one in this weather. It's going to be all carry, but let's see, obviously dispersion wise, where this goes with a normal strike. So again, feels solid off the face. That was straight out of the middle. Looks pin high, just left. It just got over the left-hand bunker. So we should be on the green or on the fringe. So very interesting there, a solid strike again. Feels much better than the rad speed. That is the previous 3-wood I had. So in here, if we have a quick look, here is the rad speed driver. Again, a matte top finish. So the only difference, or one of the main differences looks-wise, is that finish on the top. And it does look a little bit more sleek now with the gloss finish. Again, this is the big torso, slightly bigger head. So now with that smaller head, it doesn't look too small to me. And that's the big thing when you're picking a 3-wood. The head sizes can change just like your driver. You might go from a 460 down to a 430. It has to look comfortable behind the golf ball. So now let's put it a test out of the rough. Again, very easy to launch. That was a toe strike. That's turned over a little bit. And that's gone very close to the flag. So again, a miss hit. You'll see up there if James can get close enough. He's there. We can see even a miss hit. We can see that on the strike a little bit high towards the toe. I've still got the distance I want. I've still got 220 from a miss hit. Felt solid. Didn't feel like it twisted in my hands. So again, smaller head, low spin. It's still got the distance and still feels solid, guys. A different looking 3-wood ever so slightly. A little bit smaller head, a little bit tighter. But I think this could be one of the best 3-woods out on the market. Be better than some of the drivers. You'll see a lot of driver reviews out this afternoon of the Aerojet driver. So if you want to see that, head over to James's channel and you will see that at 3 p.m.
By the way, there's every chance that's going in my bag, so be careful.
That might not be going in my bag, but a fantastic drive, a fantastic 3-wood for you to look at, guys. So get out there, give it a test. If you can, get it out on the golf course. Start to test it in different lies because you need to be able to see how it reacts. Can you launch that and is it going to improve your game? So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again later in the week.